No, they're saying exactly what you said. Don't let them escape.
God.
He said not to look. Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee. Hey, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Gate reaction starting now. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy YaBoyRockLee.
DirectoryNasty.
Jumping into our Gate reaction. If you're not subscribed, now's a good time to do so. Quick recap on the last episode. High level points. It gives me and director something to jump on.
All right, so we got the Sherry. I think that's what her name is.
She was a sweet girl that was just trying to be rescued.
Little girl that wanted to be rescued.
Just trying to be rescued.
We got the ambassador who saved her and now has put Japan in a tight spot because now the king knows, or the king, pretty much the king, the new king. He knows, and I think they're about to go in a battle. They're about to have a battle, like
possibly
between the Pina Colada's army and
there's about to be a castle.
I wouldn't call it an army, but yeah, there's that little crew.
That little crew.
Yeah, that's where we literally left off. Explain how they said that. I know that Japan is in a complicated matter, but how are they really in a tight spot? Like seriously.
Because if they want to keep their connections with everyone, they have to make sure that they don't put those people in danger.
Because the way I think about it, the country of Japan is not really in a tight spot. There's more of these individuals who are trying to maintain their position and follow through with their duty. They're in a tough spot. Like the ambassador Shook, he's in a tough spot because you weren't supposed to do that. But either way, Japan is going to be fine.
Okay, not Japan, but Japan's military is in a tight spot. Like the troopers that are there, the divisions.
The leaders.
Yeah.
For political reasons.
For political reasons.
Remember,
the political parts.
Remember, when you win a war, it's not just about beating your opponent. You have to win the people, right? The thing is, this new king, this little loser king, I'm called loser king, he's willing to be barbaric. So he's like, forget the will of the people. So that's why it's such a problem, because Japan is not showing they're for the people. This guy's like, okay, so if I just threaten some lives, I can move some pieces, I could apply pressure.
That's literally what his goons are about to do right now.
Yeah, that's the true problem of this, is that once now that Japan has shown, okay, we'll bend to some things, they can start applying pressure, and they're gonna have to either give up or they have to put up.
Hypothetically as well, because there's also one missing piece, that if they could avoid conflict the longer they could avoid conflict, the longer the actual king could recover. He's not actually dead yet. Mm-hmm. If the actual king recovers and we can straighten this out, like, all right, whatever. But if battle, I think this prince, who's not king, is trying to accelerate this before the king can even recover.
Yo, can I say something random? I won't be surprised if the king was like, yo, I don't want to go back. Like the other old guy, he's like, yo, I like it here. I can make moves from here, let my son run it there, and I'm chilling. I could potentially see the king like, you know what? They tried to kill me. Y'all took care of me. I'm with y'all right now. I'm chilling. That wouldn't surprise me.
I don't see this king doing that one. This is the same king who's like, yo, I lost my army. Y'all gotta lose your army.
Yo, but towards the end, when he was really coming to terms with what Japan was doing, right before he got poisoned, I kind of feel like he was starting to quit a little bit. He's like, damn.
There was no winning.
Yeah, he had a little bit of that broken spirit.
And he did it.
I feel it, just a little bit. Like some people would say, oh, maybe he was cunning and conniving. I felt like a little bit towards the end, he's like, oh my God, he's like, you know what, whatever, congratulations, yay.
I didn't like him in the beginning, but to give him credit, he stood for something, even if that something was himself, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm about my power, I'm about control, I'll massacre whoever I need to massacre. By the 17th, 18th episode, homie's like, yo, this is what we gotta do, man.
Come on, what's going on?
You can even see him sitting in the chair, like, all right, what's going on? They killed the dragon, who? How'd they do this? It's one of our people, bring her here, let's congratulate her, yay, let's do this thing. So I get the same vibe from him. Anyways.
But the king is still in the palace, right?
Yeah, he's in that Sleeping Beauty state. Someone needs to wake him up.
Oh.
He needs a shouty. It's always a prince that has to do the kiss. He needs a shouty.
He's not in a coma. Is he?
I don't know the medical term for it, but I would say a coma.
Oh, I thought he was like, he was just ill. I didn't think he was. I don't remember.
Well, we don't know either. They just showed him laying in a bed with his eyes closed.
And he's not dead.
And he's not
We
dead.
just know he's not dead.
Yeah.
And his eyes were closed.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't even piggyback on. They haven't even attempted to do some of the things we're talking about, which was try to get the medical team. Like Japan, they can hypothetically bring this guy back. They haven't even touched that.
I'm not
portion.
gonna lie to you. I'm pretty sure any basic nurse would probably be able to save him.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I don't. That's why we saw him. I'm like, nah, he ain't.
I'm not worried about him from that perspective. I'm only worried that these medieval people won't even like get him to someone modern who could be like, oh yeah, I recognize the symptoms. This is all it takes, some herb, a root.
Not even there. I'm like,
Yeah, penicillin.
glasses, easy.
Something. Anyways, guys, we're gonna jump into our reaction. So if you're not subscribed, now's a good time to do so.
Hit the bell for notifications.
We post content daily.
Let's jump in the gate, starting now. Oh, we're right into the battle.
If they kill each and every one of them, then there's no one to like get back to the king about it.
I like how you think. Yes.
That's what they should have done to begin with. Just kill them as soon as they get there.
The ambassador. No, they're saying exactly what you said. Don't let them escape.
God. Yes.
Yo, she's on it. There's no place for amateur. Oh, they're still trying to go. Homie ain't moving. Yo, you know this homie's not moving? He's not even trying to retreat into the...
No.
I don't know if that's gangster or like...
Nah, they have to deal with the reality of their decision, man. They gotta stare it in the face.
Rescue our citizens? The media is there too?
Whoa.
Oh, this must be at the palace place where we just left off at.
She called.
I missed that. I didn't remember. A temporary takeover. Japan doesn't have the power. There's how you put the military's hands behind their back. This man doesn't care.
I think they're acting rashly. I'm with that guy. It's like, no, chill out. Let them do them. Chill out.
I'm with the people who are angry.
No, at any moment they could helicopter in and end this.
I don't think they will,
but
though.
they
That's
don't
the
want
point.
to, because politically, nah, don't.
Oh, it's her decision. She's not a coward. You were born a sin either way.
Let's lose.
He lives, good.
That was fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Choose the sin he's most satisfied with. I like this man.
Slow down.
And is the battle still going on? Don't let him escape. Dang it. This scene also shows that she thought further ahead than
Then
she
he
did.
did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, big time.
We citizens. I see what's happening. This is truly a people's military. I didn't recognize her now. Dang, like.
Psych. Everybody loves the green, baby.
Except for those who grip their power. Facts. I love this conversation.
Yo! Yo!
Oh, he's just trying to get these views. He's just trying to get these views. That is a beautiful character. She's just a beautiful character, man. I got nothing else to say. Man, that's my impression of media in general, to be honest.
A mage in a helmet. Cracks him every time.
His eyes. This is the attack spot. Yo, my boy hit me. He knows.
I told you, she's my favorite.
What the heck? These can't be assassins.
This man's literally...
So I don't think they're assassins. Oh, okay, they're assassins. All right. They're just so small. Okay, I'm done.
Wow. Sasuke's only like 5'2".
Flash. He said not to look no matter what. He said not to look. Oh, they're crying? Fakes? There it is. There it is. We didn't do it? What do you mean? Thank you. That's why I didn't think they were really assassins, but I didn't know why I thought but they just look so cute. They couldn't be. They were manipulated or whatever.
The Pied Piper.
Remember how you said they're even doing like that sneaking thing? They're not used to this. They're not about that life.
Was she that far ahead?
She's always more or less a smarter one in that group. When it comes to strategy, I should say. Strategic one in the group. Yo, we forgot about this girl.
I didn't.
Executed?
Damn.
Oh, they're coming back. This is still not good enough for her. We can't let him be free? Who's the him?
Lord Cassell, the one who said the two gangster lines while they were fighting outside.
These people got no goddamn respect, man. The prince ordered these people while Pina's taking a bath? It's just the worst.
Her name is Beefeater, right? That's what I'm reading.
I thought Beefeater was somebody different. But her being Beefeater, Lord, I love it.
It's a bigger army. It's an actual army. This time the enemies are own comrades. 800 of them?
Yo,
What?
call the choppers. Wait, there's no choppers. Damn.
There's choppers. In
No, they're outside of the
the
range.
range. I thought Italy's outside the range.
Lies.
Oh my gosh. He already knew what the answer was.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
She's finally standing up.
No, they're not gonna let her go. Come on, girl. Come
Nah,
on.
she knew.
I don't think she knew. She didn't know, bro.
No, that conversation she had, she knew. She just didn't think he'd actually do it.
Solo F what? There it is.
There it is. It's always an election, isn't
Man,
it?
as soon as I saw election,
I
I
was
let
like,
it all
why are they
go.
being, I was like, why are they being extra political? Like, this is extra political.
This is about an
there
election.
it is. That's it.
This is a man that has principles.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh,
You look at them. They are ready, bro.
That and this dude reporter, oh, they're not doing anything. Yo, they about to go with guns.
All right, let me say something real quick. The reporter thinks they're not ready, but they are. Like they're just relaxing. Yo, they're waiting for orders, bro. They got full gear on. They're just like, yo, tell me when to go, bro.
That's the irony of it. I just realized that. So until you said that, I didn't realize that's why they're sitting there like that. I thought they were actually chilling or just doing some exercises. They are literally waiting to go to this palace. I didn't catch that.
Can I be honest with you?
I didn't even catch that, bro.
I was just talking shit. But yes, I think so too.
That's why they look so
I was
serious.
just talking shit.
Yo.
Like, yo, they literally are.
Yeah.
Somebody here knows what's
And
going on.
everybody knows. We were supposed to know this the whole episode with the phone call and the back and forth, and they're sitting there looking serious. They're never doing this, ever.
So true.
They're
Always
ready,
doing-
bro.
'cause
That's why
would've
they get to the
They
chopper.
would have at least been in the village or doing something, playing games.
They're literally sitting there with their
in
bags,
uniform, everything.
guns out. Yo, they're about to run up on the palace. Did you know?
I kind of figured, yeah.
Why'd you say something, man? You make
I
us
was
look
so watching, I kept
stupid.
going. I was just like, okay.
Just say a comment, be like,
Yeah.
oh, they're probably ready for something. Just say something.
I made faces as you guys were talking. When you were saying stuff, I was just like, but I didn't say anything.
At least go, ooh.
Because
Ah, that's wild. So people know that someone
Crazy
is
that you
getting
think
it.
that.
Crazy that you think that. Yo, because the redeeming part, like sometimes the director says something or I say something, the redeeming part is like, yo, check out 1205, director notice. Check out 806, I noticed and I said something. Like, yo, we need those critical moments when someone noticed it so we refer to that moment when that person noticed it and it covers all of us. We just need one out of the three to get it.
Okay, next time I get something, I'll let you know.
At least if people say they're stupid, but that girl gets it, or those two are stupid, but that guy gets it,
Yeah,
at least
something.
somebody in the group to get it and save face, so that we could, like, they're trying to get an election. I'm trying to keep a viewer, man. Keep a viewer, bro. It's always something.
Once again, we are here on YouTube asking for your viewership.
It's always something, man. But to be completely honest with you, literally, as soon as they mentioned the election, diffuse
Everything,
I was
right?
like,
It just made sense.
it completely made sense. You have to save face, no matter how many people die. I don't really mean that. It does matter how many people die. But
That's
if you're trying to win this election, you just gotta chill. It just goes to show you some of the... Don't look at me.
because what we talk about.
I know, some things we don't even say, bro. There's some crazy things too, and I'm not even gonna go into details, but this is a political show, so I'm not gonna go into details and hear me out. All I'm gonna say is it reminded me a lot of like Benghazi. We just had something like that in our real life, like 4 years ago. Jeez, time flies.
It was the last decade for sure.
Yeah.
Within the last decade, yeah.
Ambassadors, something is happening. US did or did not send people on time. Why they send people on time? We'll never know the true information. We also, I believe this, they talked about it in this, I think they pull real life stuff. Reporter's like, I'm not here to be objective.
Bro, that whole conversation. He's like, there's no such thing. It's like, nah, that's not my responsibility, bro.
My story is to get this to be read, viewed, whatever it is. Business. It's money. He's gonna say the story that brings money. So, guys, you know, I think we should all agree on this. As we're fighting, it doesn't matter where your country is, as we're fighting among ourselves because we read this story. I believe it, bro. That story was not meant to just give you information and you go and have a good day. It was meant
to make you feel a type of way,
so that someone can get some type of money. And if the result is we're fighting among each other, so be it. That media company, that reporter, they're good. That's not all reporters. I'm pretty sure there has to be good reporters. But if some people are operating from a business, right, what will inevitably happen is those that do it right from the business perspective are gonna be the stories that get the most attention. And the good reporters, the good stories, if they're not doing it to make money, more or less they won't be able to compete. We won't hear their stories as much. You gotta go outside of your way to hear those stories. I know that's not necessarily what Gate was talking, well, it was talking about, and I added some of my real life stuff, but I mean, that's an opportunity to see, man. You know, people are gonna do whatever it is for their objective, not necessarily for the benefit of everybody.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. But back to the episode. Anything else on the episode? Because I just went, that was my big takeaway, particularly because, guys, at the time of watching this, it is January 9th, right? The US Capitol was attacked well, it depends who you talk to. Depends.
It was attacked.
All right? People ran up on, whatever.
It was attacked. It was attacked.
US Capitol had an interesting situation, okay? Like 2 days ago. So this stuff is fresh for me, and just people just fighting. And it's like, yo, we're all some puppets, man. In somebody else's game.
You said we're. I'm not part of it.
Director's like, nah, I'm not part of it.
No ropes.
I was gonna say, when I noticed, or when I picked up, oh, they're gonna send their troopers out.
Let's do that. Yeah.
It was after the discussion, it was the first 5 minutes when they were arguing and you guys were saying you're on the calm guy side and you were on the angry guy side.
Oh yeah.
That's when I knew. Right after that discussion, I was like, yeah, they're about to fight. He's gonna.
I'm glad you said that.
It was it was so.
Because I'm on this. You were on the side of the guy. You didn't know it though. You were on the side of the guy who's basically trying to win an election for the prime minister.
Because at the time, here's what I thought he was doing. Go ahead. You're right. My fault. Go ahead.
But we didn't know about the election at the time.
Yeah.
I was on the side of the passionate individual, right, who just wanted to save his people. This is the man, the prime minister, I believe, who was willing to lose the election. I don't think he's willing to lose the election. He's just gonna worry about that. But right now we gotta save our people, and then we'll worry about the consequences. So I just wanted to point that out. I'm on the right side of history. I'm gonna hold my head up high.
That's fine. The honest truth was, I thought the guy that was holding out only was holding out because he's like, I just don't want to be responsible, right? Which is exactly what he was doing. But I didn't realize it was just for an election. I thought he was like, yo, we just gotta hold out. I want him to say he's gonna take responsibility and we're gonna go snatch him immediately. He's just trying to protect his job. Under that impression, I'm like, listen, you know this guy's gonna crack. Look how much he's screaming. He'll crack by tomorrow and say he'll take responsibility. So I'm like, protect your job, put on somebody else, sure. The moment I heard as far as election, I was like, now you're trash. Go get these people. Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Some of these people, because I don't know, I know a little bit about Japan's political structure and how they run their stuff, but some of these people, if I'm trying to think back to you remember, what's that girl, Olivia Hope, man? Yo, let me just say, man, every black woman in America loves this show.
I don't watch the show, but I know what you're talking about. Okay. She the one that was the president, is something, tried to mess with the president while he was in the White House. I don't watch the show, but I know what you're talking about.
There's a person who doesn't give a damn about anything but to keep the president's position, because that's how they themselves have a job. If the president loses, they're out of a job.
Yes.
So I don't care what it takes. I need you to follow what I'm saying so that I can have a job. But they'll never say that to the president. They'll say, Mr. President, the election, the polls say this says this, but it's always so that they can maintain their position. And people would say, and I quote it, sometimes it's they're not as powerful as the president, but they got, because the president can always fire them, but they got a whole lot of clout.
Yo, do you see House of Cards?
Yes.
Doug?
Yeah!
Doug, bro. Yeah.
But Doug was on. Doug was
going too far. Yo, Doug was. For lack of a better term, he's literally killing hoes.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, sorry.
Yeah, dang.
Nah, no spoiler alert. It's 8 years past.
I hate to say it. I love Doug, bro.
Doug was crazy.
Because Doug was like, yo, this. Oh my god. But Doug, yo, this hoe is.
I'm your Doug.
Alright, yo, Doug, thank you. Doug was like, yo, this hoe is causing my homie too much problems, man. I gotta take her out. I'm not for it. I just enjoyed the character in the show. It's not the right thing to do.
No, never.
But at least it made up for it. This is the last point. I'll go on a tangent. But what made up for it though is Doug was so troubled. You know, he couldn't do this with a good conscience. It was eating at this man, you know? So anyways.
Dehumanized him.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll go watch another episode, Gate. So until next time, guys, if you're not subscribed, now's a good time to do so. For reaction, for discussion, will be on our Patreon. Also,
hit the bell for notifications.
We post content daily.
I'm your boy Rocklee.
At our couple nerds.
DirectoryNasty.
Wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.